Good evening, everyone. This is Spook, and we are live. We are finally back doing a regular stream, apart from our date night streams with Elliot the Cutie. So yeah, it has been a while since we played Dragon Quest, and I played an entire game between last time and now because we hit a point where grinding was going to be necessary, and slogging through Baramos' castle is also going to be a necessity, and that is a lot. The castle, I barely remember how to get through it originally, and with all of the landmarks having changed kind of a bit, it's a little more difficult in this one. And I'm just looking to see flame shields, dragon shields, magic shields. That's good. Magic armor is going to be important, as is the magic shield. He does need some fire resist. So I also did a lot of leveling off screen because that was really going to be necessary. There's just no way around it. Okay, and I don't actually know why I went in here because all of my equipment is on my person. Hold on just a sec. So what I'm looking for is I need items that reduce incoming fire, magic, and prevent confusion. So let's see here. I want to say there's something called the Clarity Ring. Ring of Clarity, okay. Okay, yeah, full moon ring. I mean, nice, but the ring of agility on the thief seems redundant, but is it going to be in the R's? Yeah, Ring of Clarity. And yeah, full moon ring hasn't even been helping, and I don't even know if the Ring of Clarity will pull its weight like it should. Because, you know, these things that say that they're supposed to prevent something often leave me a little disappointed. And you know, we can probably swap out Swallowtail with a proper weapon. Let's see here. Blizzard Blade should be good. And we'll give her the Sandstorm Spear. I know this is a lot of prep, but it's kind of important. Dragentail Whip seems to be the one that's going to do the most damage for this character. I'm hesitant about using a whip since that's meant to attack an entire group, but I guess it doesn't matter a whole lot. And this guy, it's not really going to matter what weapon we give him because he's basically just going to be casting heal spells the whole time. That's what you do with a cleric. Okay, so we have 3 gold in our possession. So let's head to Baramos Castle, and this is something interesting that they added in this version that pleasantly surprised me. So there are a lot of changes from the original. Some make it easier, some less so. And, you know, they added boss fights that weren't there before, like the one for the magic key, the one for the blue orb, the one at the volcano. You know, that was all a surprise. They also made the path to the blue orb a lot easier. I think I've gone over that before. But they also added this. There's a portal at the other end. So this doesn't open up on its own. You don't just get access to Baramos' lair and get this portal to the end. When you get to the end, you go in the portal here, and it creates the one at the entryway. And I'm going to go ahead and use some holy water here. Because we want nothing between us and Baramos, basically. It definitely looks a lot larger now.
So you have found your way here at last.
Okay, that voice is certainly something.
To stand against mighty Baramos is to throw away your life, and yet you still came.
That's personal.
A decision you will come to regret. But not for long, for I shall rend you asunder and devour your innards.
He seems nice. Okay. You know, I actually forgot something important, but I guess we're going to have to... Giga Slash is not going to be the way to go here. Where's, yeah, there you go. Since a bunch of our guys have the capacity to reduce incoming fire damage, I'm going to go ahead and throw up a magic barrier here. Yeah, I forgot to put oomph powder in people's inventory. There we go with the magic damage. And the breath weapon. Okay. 259. So he's hitting harder than the main character. We'll let the main character do a normal attack to see how the Blizzard Blade fares. And we'll keep it up with the monster pylons. And I'm going to take a risk here, but let's go ahead and protect ourselves against breath weapons. Blinded by sand. Excellent. Okay, so we'll keep it up with Gust Slash from the main character. Because that does a bit more damage. Keep the monster pylons going. And now a badly needed multi-heal. We have 2 people under their halfway mark. Good. See, I specifically gave people the thing to resist confusion, and I didn't put the item that I needed in my inventory, so this is going to be a little harder than I would like. Our HP is okay. Let's try to get a sap in on Baramos. Okay, he's just dazzled. We can still cast healing spells easily enough. Yeah, that's right. Lightning doesn't do a whole lot to him. Ow. Oh, breath resistance is back to normal. That's a little alarming. We'll have to do a multi-heal. Yeah, and Bilbo's still hurting. That's worrying. Oh, he only got 1 attack this round, though. That helps. Yeah, so both of our buffs are off. Ugh. That's enough to make me nervous. You know what? Let's have... Actually, you can get away with a mid-heal. Let's not chance it. Okay, he's still dazzled for the moment. Let's just have you attack, and let's get the magic barrier back up. And that's why we need the other thing up. Oh, these are unfortunate revelations. Okay, you go ahead and meditate. We won't waste a heal from the rest of the party on you. Keep it up with the monster pylon. And let's protect against breath weapons. Well, at least we're hitting him. And we're coming out of our hallucinations. Yay! So let's get back to some damage. Alright, let's keep it up with Sandstorm. And our HP is looking good, so let's sap his defense. And of course that fails. Alright, we'll do a multi-heal. I kind of wish I could arrange spells like I can in Final Fantasy 4 and 6. Given that it's the same company overseeing both games, you'd think that they would have had that transfer over, but I guess not. And we'll just multi-heal again. I'm amused that the Monster Wrangler is hitting harder than the hero. Oh, and we have him under the halfway mark. You'll love to see it. Okay, keep trying with Sandstorm, and yeah, we're all in the clear here. Let's try to drain that defense. Owie. Oh, both of our buffs timed out. Okay, well. So that's kind of bad timing. Zilla can probably stomach another big attack, but I have a feeling I'm going to regret saying that. So let's go ahead, and we'll get the magic barrier back up. Son of a... That's the one spell that can go off that makes me want to reset the battle. Just because I am now down a party member. Granted, it's not the one who's contributing the most, but it's a massive pain in the ass. Okay, so Onslaught. See, because I don't know if the party member can come back during the battle, because this will be a relatively long fight. I know they come back after the battle instead of you having to go all the way back to the bar in Aliahan. You know, so that's an improvement over the original for sure. But that is the... Like, if he can get that spell off again, I think I'm screwed. But we'll see. Maybe I can get enough damage in there. Okay, Gust Slash, Pylon, and... I'm going to go ahead and take a round to drain his defenses. And let's get that big party heal on. Well, I can only do this one more time after this round. Okay, let's get our magic barrier back. Because I'm absolutely going to keep hiding behind that. Never mind, we're done. We got him. Okay. 34,000 experience, and now we get Bilbo back. That's unfortunate.
You... How? Curse you! This is not the end. I shall not give up so easily.
Uh-huh. Won't give up easily. Gotcha. Alright, well. Oh, this is interesting. It's
You
this
have at last bested the Archfiend.
this voice usually only speaks to the
You
hero.
have done all that was asked of you. Be proud. Now return to them. Return to those who love you. They are waiting for you.
Had I been thinking, I would have set up a counter where I could see, where I would just be able to trip it every time I went to a hotel or time just passed enough, and I would be able to see how long this adventure took. I'm curious to see how many days it takes from your 16th birthday to when you defeat the Archfiend. Because obviously there's not a canonical amount of time. So this is interesting. They put you on autopilot for this part. They usually had you wander around and you could just talk to people. Oh, now we can. Everything's been restored. We got no gold from Baramos. That feels cheap. Let's see. And everyone's a minimum of 30,000 points away from the next level. So let's... And I think our thief got it the worst since he's already 44th. He didn't lose out a ton, but it's still a little disappointing. So we are looking at changing some classes here. I don't want to change Bilbo over into a sage, but since they have all the abilities they can get, that might be the way we go.
Oh, welcome home, my little champion. I'm so proud and happy I could burst. If only your father could see you.
Just look at you.
Huh,
You've grown into
you never had a grandfather
great
before.
adventurer.
Interesting.
The spitting image of your father. And I know, somewhere out there, he's just as chuffed as I am.
Well met indeed, vanquisher of the Archfiend Baramos. Truly you are your father's child. The kingdom, nay, the whole world.
I mean, that's almost
salutes
tautological,
you.
really.
Servants,
You're your father's child.
a
Yeah, of course I
feast
am.
must be
That's how it
prepared,
works.
The like of which our land has never seen.
Ruh-roh. Oh shit! He never did that before.
I must apologize for intruding on such a heartwarming scene. I am Zuma, Master of Darkness, Lord of the Underworld.
Maybe it's because of
And
South
so
Park,
long
but somebody
as I
calling themselves the
wait,
Lord of the
your
Underworld
realm
makes me
shall
giggle.
Never be free of the pull of night. Now, suffer. Your pain shall be my pleasure.
Some want to
All
use
shall know
you.
despair, all shall kneel, all shall give their lives in sacrifice
Sure, Zoma, Oblivion,
Obey,
gotcha.
and your suffering shall be short. Resist, and you shall know true torment.
Uh-huh. Torment, gotcha, laughing. Sinister laughter. I know the routine. And he vanishes in a spooky blue fart, never to bother anyone again.
Is everyone unharmed? What was that?
No, it cannot be. Not now. Not when peace had finally returned to the land. Will it forever remain beyond our reach? Everyone present, listen, and listen well. My subjects must never learn of Zoma's existence. Their lives have been ruled by unease for long enough. Oh, goddess, which is the path I must take? Forgive me a moment of weakness. Now, please, leave me.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is something new. At least so far as... So what are we doing here? Am I interrupting anything? Hello? Got anything I can steal? Haha, 50 coins. Making out like a bandit.
What's the matter? Can't you sleep?
She's doing well after watching half a dozen guards get slaughtered.
Suppose it's no surprise, really. You've been through your fair share. Ooh, just thinking of that horrible voice we heard in the castle sent shivers down my spine. But enough of that. Tell me, do you know what you're going to do next? Gosh, just listen to you. Your old mum couldn't be prouder. I had hoped this would be the end of it. But I know you can't just stay here. You're just like your father in that sense.
Reckless? Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, this all brings back memories of when he left Aliahan to go on his journey. His friends presented him with the finest helmet you've ever seen. Everyone came out to wish him well. They were all so joyous. But there was nothing but fear in my heart.
Dang it.
I just don't want to lose you too. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. At any rate, I'd say it's well past your bedtime. Go on. You must be shattered. We can talk in the morning.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
We're going to stop there for sure. I'm also going to stop by All Trades Abbey. Hey, Elliot the Moose. Hey, cutie. How you doing? Okay. And make sure you give Elliot a follow. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but they are one of my personal favorite streamers. They're also really cute. Okay, so are we... Is it? Uh-oh. Okay, how about now? Alright, the game has no audio at the moment. Okay, so we have our equipment. What the heck happened to my party? I kind of need them. Okay. I apparently cannot get out the door. Alright, good.
Morning, my darling.
I really feel that there might be something wrong with my board at this point because I have my gain and my channel volume as high as I can.
Suppose it's
as
that
high as I
time
can take
again,
them.
eh? I know there's no stopping you. Just promise me you'll take care, all right? And know I'll be here for you with open
Aw, thank
arms
you.
whenever you come home. So bye for now. Do pop by again.
Oops, didn't mean to hit that. Okay, let's go get my party back. We're going to stop at All Trades Abbey because I really want to get... Oh, good. They were just waiting outside, apparently. I want to get wizard spells in my party. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Bilbo and upgrade him to a sage. And that will give him... Hey, good job. That will give him access to both priest and cleric spells. And then we're going to give... We're going to have our priest become a mage. So he'll basically become a ghetto sage, is the best way to describe it. Actually, it's probably not the best way to describe it. But that gives... that he already has every cleric spell. Let's let him start learning wizard spells, and I went to the wrong place. There we go. There's all trades. This does mean I'll have 2 characters at level 1 as we're going into the back half of the game. Well, it's not even half, really, but we'll get there. It really would have. I mean, he did pretty well on his own. Granted, the heavy lifting of killing Smog was all done by Bard with a hacked bow. Alright. Yeah, you keep all your abilities and spells, but your stats get halved and you're back to level 1. Okay. We can only do this with 1 character because we only have 1 copy of the Words of Wisdom. Unfortunately, this means he's not going to steal items after battle anymore, which is unfortunate, but it's going to be necessary. Alright. And this may be foolish, turning 2 characters at once, which is why I saved before I did this. So if things go horribly wrong, we can step back. Yeah, his agility takes a bit of a hit. But anyway. I just want to make sure we have access to all the magical oomph we can get. And he's a cat. Hold on. Apparently the cat suit is the best defense we can put on this character. Now I am a sucker for cats, but I'd rather have my character look a little less like a furry. so let's step outside. The bird should be waiting for us. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to save on my second slot. The good thing about these characters being level 1 is they will advance relatively quickly, especially when we get to the underworld. Which is probably my favorite part of this game. Just the way they connected it back to the original through means of the underworld. There's our burb. Okay, now, I need to get to the castle of the Dragon Queen. Oh, that's going to be way up there. Let's use Zoom to go to that shrine instead of actually flying the whole pathway. Well, or maybe we can just take a relaxing little flight across the land. Yeah, since Square Enix has announced that they're going to do Dragon Quest 1 and 2 in this style, I'm kind of interested to see how that goes, because I've never really put the time into Dragon Quest 2. I have the one on the Switch that I have played for a bit, but I certainly haven't gotten anywhere far in it. And I played the original Nintendo version on my phone, but I found the inventory management to be a bit much, because each character gets 8 slots where they can carry things, and your equipment sucks up those slots too. So it's, as soon as you start gathering key items, it becomes cumbersome at best. Now, apparently, versions of 2 that have come out after the original game had a vault you could use, and the coming remake will probably have an equipment and an item bag, which will make matters a lot simpler. So, I mean, no matter how easy you make it, the Cave of the Necrogund is still going to... Not Necrogund. There's a cave that leads to the final part of the game, that there is one floor where every step produces a random encounter. However, if you go in under level 20, that will not be the case, but anything you encounter could just flat out kill you. Okay, I'm confused because I'm right in the center of the circle that the map has on. Okay, so here we go. And there's the castle we were trying to get to a while ago. That's mostly the magic of a priori knowledge, really. What is this? Who's this little guy? Oh, it's a cat. Huh. Yeah, it's a talking cat. And a bear. Alright, so we had another bear. A Bobo. That's what I call Lauren Boebert. Alright. You guys talk too? Yep. Okay. I guess we should use... Okay, no treasure here. That's probably for the best. Maybe we shouldn't loot the place. But I am basically a violent kleptomaniac, so... What protection did this Dragon Queen offer? Because, you know, the Archfiend was running around until I did something about him. I really need to get a real desk in here. Oh. Could be. I find that I do the best when I make it a point to do them daily. Like my first break at work, I usually spend at the sink. Yeah, if I still have any dishes to do at the time. So that keeps them down, and I don't get terribly sore doing it. You know, just set aside like 10 minutes a day to make sure that everything from, oh hey, hi, it's a dragon. They seem nice.
You stand
it generally
before
shouldn't.
the Dragon Queen, servant of the Almighty Goddess. Thank you for heeding my call and making your way here. Doubtless, one of my retainers has already told you, but I have scant time left.
I'm glad there's at least
Listen
one
well,
not hostile
child
dragon
of
in this too.
Ortega. For I am about to impart all that I know of Zoma, whilst my life's flame yet burns. I do so in the hope that it will allow you to vanquish the fiend and restore order to our realm. Will you heed my request? Thank you sincerely.
I was very tempted to hit no just to see if I could trigger a but
Zoma
thou
dwells
must.
in the depths of the underworld. Start your journey there by first heading east of Baramos' lair. Eventually, you will come across an island in the middle of a lake. Its caves will lead you to the world below.
It is. Excuse me, there's a very important artifact you need to give me.
Now, do not weep for me. My time is simply coming to an end, and I am certain my offspring can handle the task that awaits. Just know that Zoma possesses a power unlike any you have faced thus far. You would underestimate him at your peril. However, as long as you have this, you will not falter. The light will return. Of that I am sure.
There we go, the ball of light. Now, at least in the original version, you use the ball of light to remove the cloak of darkness that Zoma has, and that allows you to actually do damage, well, decent damage to him. It is possible to beat him without it, but I am not going to do anything that silly. I'm not going to spend that kind of time.
When faced with forces most dark, hold that sphere aloft. Then it will be your turn to prove your might once more.
Oh.
Your Majesty!
Now it falls to me to pass on the torch to my dearest child.
Words fail me. Had I the strength, thy light may yet shine bright.
So, alright, well, we've got an EP baby dragon in there. We're going to let it do its thing. And now, off to the Great Pit. Oh, interesting. You didn't have to do this before. That's okay. So that's new. I don't see that it changes much. Whee! I regret nothing! It's a shame nobody invented parachutes. Man, how is it I sleep like 3 hours in the afternoon and I'm still yawning over here?
Wert thou the source of that ghastly commotion just now? Tell me, from whence didst thou come? Oh dear, thou appearest most fatigued. Pray enter my humble abode and tell me of what hath befallen thee.
I love that there's just a whole class of dudes in Dragon Quest that wander around wearing these bondage masks with horns. It's definitely a good look.
Thou wouldst topple the Lord of the Underworld. Clearly, thou art not one to be trifled with. Nary a single soul in Alefgard would dare dream of accomplishing a feat so
So
grand.
yeah, for those unaware, Alefgard is
Instead,
the
we
world
spend our
of Dragon
days in
Quest
fear
1.
of the fiend.
So this third
Regardless,
game is connecting us back to
thy
the first,
path
and I kind of
is
love
clear.
that.
Make eastwards for the castle town of Tantagel. From there, cross the seas to the south to reach the Great Fiend's Isle. That is where you will find the dread Lord of the Underworld's citadel. Perchance, wouldst thou have use for a map of the realm? Better it serve thee than continue to go to waste in my possession.
Ooh.
And always remember, the goddess goeth with the brave.
And with me. Oh, chainmail, which we will not be needing. I think we have far better armor at this point. So we basically get a free boat, which is decidedly helpful. At least I thought we did. Wait. Oh, a mini medal. Well, that's whatever. I'm sure at some point I'll go through this with a guide on hand so I can get all the mini medals. Oh, hey, there's the boat. Oh, it's Ortega's boat. Okay, that's cool. You know it. I'm probably going to do a stream where I try to play out all of Dragon Quest 1 in one sitting. Ooh, shiny. I'm on a quest, but look at that. There's something shiny there. Oh, interesting. There's like actual beaten paths here. And random encounters. What do we have here? Some she slimes and some armfuls. Not thrilled to see those guys at any time. Alright, let's set you back up with a swallowtail. Same with you. Oh, he has zombie bane now? Oh, that's cool. Let's just have him defend, and oh, their spells are way more confusing now. Hold on, where's all the stuff? There we go. There we go. Okay, 602 XP. That's going to be a few levels for each of our new guys. Exactly. Yeah, so our Sage is already up to almost 200 HP. He learned half a dozen new spells. Pedro's going to go up there pretty quickly too. What do we have? Okay, now that's over 100 MP gained. That's excellent. 3 new spells. Yeah, he won't get as many new spells because he's just learning the wizard stuff right now. Oh, Tantagel is way more impressive looking. It appears that Brecconary is outside of the castle. And, oh, hi, here's a whole bunch of slimes. We'll just defend. Oh, whoops, everybody's dead. And another level 7, another level for Bilbo. Oh, good. Kabuff. That's one of the things we've been missing this entire adventure, is the ability to jack up our defenses. So in the original game, the area that we're about to see would be called Brecconary, and that would be a separate village to the rest of the castle. And this is something that seems to get rearranged every time they have a game taking place in Alefgard. So yeah, you got your weapon shop here, you got your inn down here. Now, in the remake of, or the version of Dragon Quest 1 that I have on my Switch, there's actually a bank in here. Yeah, and we're even using the original game's music. So the item shop down there, we've got... Now, this church is kind of in place. Rather than a church, they just had a merchant who sold holy water, which is called Fairy Water. Oh, hey, I recognize this guy.
You're having a laugh, ain't ya? Is it really you? Blimey! It's me, your old pal Robin Hood! And I really have gone straight this time. New world, new life. That's what I say.
This accent, wow.
How come I'm in the clink then? Ah, simple misunderstanding is all. I'm a changed man, honest. Here, why don't I prove it by telling you something good? By way of apology for all the hassle I've given you over the years. Here goes. There's a thing called the Sunstone. Proper valuable it is. Well, they only keep it in the dining room of the castle here in Tantagel. Can't help but wonder where the heck all me henchmen wound up, though.
That is quite the accent. Okay, so yeah, the Sunstone is going to be one of the MacGuffins we need to reach the island in the center of the map. Sorry, he's in a jail cell on top of a church? Okay, game. Okay, so Elliot just sent me a meme here, and it was Scotty inspired people to become engineers, Beverly inspired people to become doctors, Spock inspired people to become scientists, and Garrick inspired me to become that bitch. Oh, my favorite gay space lizard. Oh, okay. Curse removal kid there becomes curse removal old man by the time of the first game. Yeah, Raven's son. Yep. Okay, so some personality changing books. We're not going to bother with those. Okay. Okay, I don't know what this house or this structure down here is. Let's poke our... Ooh, a barrel. An iron lance. We'll sell that for gold eventually. Yeah, this doesn't look familiar at all. Recovery ring. Oh, okay. So that's the recovery ring has a function very similar to the magic armor and Erdrick's armor in the first game then. So yeah, both of those armors would recover your HP by like 1 every step you took in the overworld, or in dungeons. Oh, that's right. Well, say hi for me. I would stop in myself if I weren't also doing a stream. Yep, this is the music from the original. I love it.
My guard hath told me much of thy deeds. Forgive me for summoning thee here so suddenly, but there is something I would ask of thee. Perchance thou art familiar with the name Ortega. Thou art indeed his child, after all. Then allow me to officially bid thee welcome to Tantagel. Now, 'twould behove us to begin by explaining how we of Tantagel came to know thy father. Hard to fathom though it may be, Ortega once resided within these very walls.
It must have been, what, a decade or so ago. 'Twas a day like any other when an injured warrior was carried into the castle. His wounds were most severe, but he was yet to breathe his last. Alas, his own name excluded. His memories had taken their leave of him entirely.
I elected to let him stay with us whilst he recovered. Ortega even served me for a time. Though he remembered naught of his old life, he was a gentleman, most jovial, and well liked by all in the castle.
Then, all too suddenly, one day he simply vanished. Nary a soul knew whither he had gone.
Surely thou findest thyself here today in search of thy father. By all means, ask those within the castle anything thou wishest. I am certain thou shalt be reunited with him ere long. But know patience. Should tragedy befall thee in thy haste, Ortega too would suffer.
Okay, so on that happy note, I'm going to go ahead and take a short intermission. The intermission will be accompanied by 3 minutes of ads in the hopes of preventing pre-rolls. Please stand by, we won't be long.